Action. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, everybody. This is November 7th, 2022.
The last day.
The last day of democracy. I'm going to make sure this goes out tonight.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to make sure this goes out tonight.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Because this is going to be our last, maybe, our last
free
expression of self. Like in the future, in the very near future, we might get in trouble for some of the shit we have said. You know what I mean?
trouble. How? Fined? Jailed?
No, just
executed?
Imagine, yeah, like put in a camp or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, just that.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
like in a steel, fenced camp for the things that we have said, and I'm gonna regret it.
You think so?
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be like fucking Red Dawn. Remember when the kids went to go visit their?
So are you thinking that we're gonna lose? What's your gut telling you?
What's my gut telling me? See, I can't do that because I trusted my gut when it was Hillary versus Trump.
Oh yeah.
I trusted my gut.
She won the popular vote.
Yeah.
So it's not like, your gut was wrong so much.
But
I've never understood that. Can you explain the popular vote and the
electoral college?
Yes.
That's a good topic for you to talk about while I do this.
Exactly.
Okay, so I don't know enough to explain it easily. But every state gets a certain amount of votes, and whoever gets the majority of that state gets all the votes. So, like, I don't know how many votes Florida gets, but it's probably due to population like 9, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, if the state is majority Republican, the Republican gets all 9 of those points, those electoral college votes.
Okay.
And then it goes by. So
Still confused.
it's not by popular
Like, I'm an
vote.
idiot.
Like no, and then but popular vote, of course, is more Americans voted on one end than the other. That should be
That's the one. Yeah.
But we don't go that way.
So the popular vote is not the popular vote.
No, you can have the popular vote and still lose.
Got it.
So.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, but Biden won by like 8 million popular votes. So, and the Electoral College by a lot, so that was positive. So I'm also hoping that fire and that those same 80 whatever million people don't want to give the country back to, the micro dictator. You know what I'm saying?
This could happen.
It could happen tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
These people are going to be put in power to control the votes.
Aren't you?
Yeah, I used to have faith in humanity. I used to.
Yeah.
And I kind of lost it, bro.
I gave up too. Like when I gave up the
maybe
news.
It'll come back. Maybe we'll win.
If we win, my faith in humanity will be restored for at least 2 years. But
Yeah, right. Just 2 years. It's a temporary.
Yeah. My faith in humanity, the majority of humanity will be restored. But man, there's a lot that want something else. They want what seems like fascism, and of course they will use projection and throw that back at us. But it's the signs point to fascism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So it kind of sucks. And again, I think you said something about Ronald Reagan. If you had a little bit of that Ronald Reagan in him.
That would have been something, maybe.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% against the dictator, but it depends on the dictator. If Matthew McConaughey wants to be a dictator of America, I'm down.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
We'd have no problems, man.
Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, we'd have no problems. Just think about him talking to South Korea, and you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
He'd be great. He'd be great.
He'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah. Fucking Putin would be excited to meet him, I think. They could both run around shirtless and just talk about the wind, man.
So
the wind. You ever think about the wind?
You have the news going you have the news going a lot, don't you, at your house?
I do, yeah, in the background.
Do you feel like it makes you anxious?
Anxious. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know if I feel anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just certain people I talk to that
I feel disappointed.
Yeah.
It's really disappointing.
I feel informed.
Yeah. Do you watch news like that also?
What?
I used to do that.
Go ahead. What are you about to say, Jack? You finished your test.
It won't calculate for me.
Are you serious? It's a very small. They don't like Android.
I know where it is. I
And
see it. I push it.
Yeah. Hit her under it. Maybe.
What if you shrink it and then hit it?
Yeah.
Right. I've
might
done
be-
that.
Okay.
Something happened.
Okay.
Well, we didn't push the other one.
No, nothing. I do. Okay, yeah.
You
I
got
have my
it?
score. Okay.
Excellent. What's your score?
Fucking Android.
I don't want to say.
Okay. You want to know what my score was?
Well, I thought we were gonna Well, let's finish what we're talking about, and then
I don't remember what we were talking about now.
we're talking about
It was
what's in the
about
news all
the
the time.
election.
Do you feel
The thing
like
I'm most
it makes you
angry at.
anxious
Sometimes.
sometimes?
There's not a lot of days, but there have been some days where I have had some anxiety based on what's going on.
Are you going to unplug if this election goes red?
What do you mean unplug?
Are you going to turn off the news, turn off the TV, turn off the
No, I
information?
probably won't. And the reason is, to me, this whole thing is just fascinating to watch.
It is a great
and
show.
live through.
It is a great show.
It's very interesting. It's crazy, of course.
Yeah. This could be the season finale of America.
Right, it could be.
Or the I just hope it's not the series finale.
So if the Democrats win, I'd probably more likely not watch as much now as if they lose.
That would be
If they
nice.
lose, I'll probably pay more attention.
Yeah.
Not more than I am, but just I'm saying, I won't unplug.
But, what can we do? I don't think I've ever changed a single person's mind.
It doesn't seem that way.
Why
does
am
it?
I bitching? Why am I bothering to engage? So like-minded people could say, yeah, you're already thinking this way.
Maybe you're optimistic. I don't know. I keep, and I think for me, the hard part is I've been telling people for years, and I've been proven right more and more with all the stuff that comes out. And my friends don't seem to see it. The supporters, the Trump supporters, they don't.
Can you give me an example
Of what?
of something that it just seems obvious and you try to express it to them and they just still don't see it?
Well,
Like a coup attempt?
there was there was this thing called an insurrection,
Yeah.
and a lot of them are like, oh no, it was Antifa. Well,
They
made no
still
sense.
believe it was Antifa.
Well, no, not
Okay.
now.
Oh.
My one friend that said that he doesn't believe that now, but
Okay.
then and it made no sense because
Right.
why would Antifa? If we won, why would they do anything? Why would they? They're not going to storm the Capitol.
Trying to make MAGA look bad.
Yeah, that makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So, I keep showing them facts and things like that, and one of them watched part of the hearings. The other ones
Part,
refused
okay.
to when they call it a joke.
Right, right.
But I don't know how you can refer to something that way that you haven't seen. It's like, oh, that thing sucks. Well, have you done that thing or seen that thing? No, but it sucks.
Yeah.
But by that logic, I hate to say this, but
It's going to be the last chance you get, so say it.
no, this is kind of unrelated to that. Just kind of
Oh,
making a
okay.
point.
Okay.
Like by that logic of saying something sucks and not trying it, someone can also say, well, you've never had gay sex.
Right.
Well, yeah, no, I haven't. And I can say, well, that sucks. I don't want to do it. Well, I don't really know because I've never done it. It might be really wonderful.
keep
For all I know, it might be amazing.
You're right. And your G-spot.
But I'll never know. And that's fine.
I told you pegging, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure your wife would be open to pegging. I'm sure she'd have no issue. Daniel, pegging?
Would you do
maybe for
pegging?
a birthday or something. Did
Would I do pegging?
I'm back.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
That I asked you this
I have a
question.
prostate massager.
I asked you this
Training
question.
for it.
That reminds me of what I asked you about a week ago, I think. I don't think we talked about it on the air because we did our Halloween special. But,
Well, you roll your eyes.
Yeah, you rolled your eyes.
sorry.
Son of a bitch. No, go
I
ahead.
saw him.
So, I asked you this, I think, last week, and we didn't do it on the air. And I'll ask Daniel the same question.
Okay.
With this, we keep making videos and acting and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
What would you more likely do on film? Would you make out with a guy or like be a murderer on film? You know what I mean?
I would.
You'd probably like be a murderer, right?
Well,
Like,
no,
isn't that
I would
weird?
look at it as
It's art.
whatever I could channel better. Like I don't know how I could be.
So you can channel a murderer.
Probably I could
Better.
channel both. Like whichever one, I don't know. Whichever one pays more for less work. You could look at it that way. Kissing a guy, like bam.
I think I gave my answer, but what about yours?
Yeah, what is your answer?
I don't know why anyone. No one cares what my answer. No, no, it's just I would do the murder thing before.
It'd be easier. Yeah, it'd definitely be easier.
Yeah, I'd be very uncomfortable with any kind of
deep kissing, and
Yeah.
But what if the money was good?
I mean, that's a huge factor, of course. So yeah,
Well,
it's not like I wouldn't do it.
With inflation and gas prices, the money doesn't matter.
It does help. Yeah, big time.
Which is all the more reason where we have to get out and vote.
Yeah.
And to be a murderer, it's more action and more acting and more blocking. And
Sure.
to kiss somebody, you just lean over and lay it on them. Bam.
He's looking
There's
for
your
the ease
money.
of it, the easy money. All right. I mean,
And then everyone's like, he's such a great actor. Did you see him in Brokeback Mountain? You know what I mean?
That was a good one. I've only seen it once, but it was a good one. Oh, I want to. Are we done?
Sure.
Are we done with that part?
Yeah, we can go to the other thing.
Which other thing is that? No. Real quick, I signed up for the free week of Shudder, the channel Shudder. It's a horror
Right.
streaming service. A shit ton of movies. Any good ones you've probably seen. But were you a fan of the film The Descent?
Yeah.
Did you see the sequel?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What did you think about the sequel?
It was all right.
Did you? Okay, I thought it was better than I thought it was better than the first. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean,
How did you feel about the first one? It was all right as well, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fine.
All right. I think I have a fear of just like being in small spaces, you know what I'm saying, having to crawl through. I'm fat, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to get stuck.
Okay.
I'm going to get stuck until I lose weight. You know, it's terrible. It's a fearful of a mountain coming down in the mine.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Just seeing that shit. I didn't care about the monsters. I didn't mind the monsters. They're nice. They look cool. You know, I appreciated the art of the monsters.
Right.
But I watched that whole movie, The
Yeah.
Descent 2, with like almost anxiety. Like,
Right.
So good piece of art. It just tapped into my fear.
Right.
Yeah, I've never seen the second one.
Little caves and climbing through and the shit falling in. Oh
Yeah,
my
fuck
God.
all that. I didn't like that.
Oh my
either.
God.
I didn't like
That's
that
just
either.
terrifying to me.
It is.
Yeah. Being
Just
stuck forever.
claustrophobic.
Just alive. Hoping one of those monsters fucking rip your throat out. Please, God, kill me.
So when did you watch these two movies?
I watched The Descent years ago when it was relevant, I guess. And then I just watched the sequel last night.
Equally you.
Okay. Last night we watched Barbarian.
Oh, yeah. How was that one?
Is that where the quicksand scene?
No.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Conan the Barbarian. My bad.
Maybe you're thinking of Barbarella.
I'm thinking of Conan the
This chick
Barbarian.
rents like an Airbnb and there's another dude there, and when she gets there, and then they're like, hey, why don't you just come and be together? We can stay together. And then some weird shit happens. He like tries to.
I don't want to ruin anything for
Okay.
you. But based on what you just told me,
I know nothing.
I think you'll be. I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay, nice.
So,
So Arnold Schwarzenegger is not in this.
in what Barbarian?
Yeah.
No, it's a different one.
It's a different.
No, come on now.
Damn it.
That was
I don't-
Conan the Barbarian.
I don't think so. Not at all. No, probably had nothing to do with it.
I'll
Back
have
in
to
the
check
house,
yours out.
girl. Get back in the house. I'm not done torturing you.
He didn't produce it. Nothing.
Yeah.
Justin Long's in it.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I think he's
That's the
good.
dude from Jeepers Creepers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
it's similar.
And Tusk.
So he dies.
What?
He's gonna die real quick. No.
Wasn't he in Tusk with Kevin Smith?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, I love that guy.
He is a good actor in those kind of films. Which he always seems to play the victim of a horror monster person.
He does. Yeah.
What is
Hey,
that?
man.
Well, how'd you catch that genre? You know?
Right?
How'd you catch that? I'm the guy that
Like,
dies.
whose dick did you suck to get those kind of roles,
the
dude?
last one that
Must have been a very.
dies. Never survived. Never survived, but I die at the end. You know what I'm saying? And my dad was in Jeepers Creepers.
I know.
He
told me.
He was a shadow.
That's still cool. Still cool.
Did he get credit for it?
Yeah, I think to be honest with you, I never looked at that.
Oh
I
no.
never looked at that.
Is it on IMDb?
I don't know. No,
Okay.
you would have had to pay for that, right?
I didn't pay for
You
mine.
didn't pay for somebody. A production paid for yours.
Okay.
The
yeah.
production.
Yeah, somebody put me on there.
Oh, right.
So
That's a good question. Yeah,
Very good question.
you guys.
are you gonna look him up now?
Yeah. But you guys, what's up
What?
Oh, interesting fact. I tried
Yes.
to look up good news. I told Daniel this earlier.
Okay.
I was trying to look up good news to maybe have like a good news podcast. Like that's what we give. We give the positive news that's happening in the world today. Right?
Good luck finding that.
Right? So there's another podcast called the Good News Podcast.
Yeah.
All right? It has 2 episodes on it.
Right.
Both 4 minutes long.
4 minutes.
4 minutes long.
Okay.
And you told me that actor from
John
Quiet Place,
Krasinski.
John Krasinski.
But it was a YouTube thing.
He's got a YouTube. Maybe he does good news, but it's also very short, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
We're not 100%. Oh my God! What's the emergency?
He is so popular.
Somebody is calling you. It's an emergency. Yep. Ernest Jacobowitz, IMDb.
Yeah, he's on there.
Yeah. Let's see.
What's his worth?
Oh shit.
I want to see this. I want to see how much he didn't leave you.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just teasing.
He's only got our projects on here. He's got Bride on the Side, and my brother's The Pizza Boy.
Oh, okay. So no Jeepers Creepers.
No Jeepers Creepers, and he was in Doc Hollywood, but like extra. You know.
Was he?
Yeah. He was an extra.
How did he get a part of that?
He was in Micanopy buying antiques, I think, when it was happening or some shit. Or no, he pursued it. He definitely pursued it.
He was at Cafe Risque.
Yeah. What? Where you going? What's going on? Doc who?
You have a good shadow.
Yeah. Doc Hollywood? That sounds like a good porno. Yeah, but no, it doesn't. It just has art. His son's projects. Mm-hmm. All right. So maybe he lied to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was doing some crazy shit on the side I didn't know about.
You know what?
It's like a drug dealer or some shit.
Yeah, my mom said she dated Larry Bird when I was a kid.
Wow.
Straight up lie.
We know he's not your
I
dad.
think. Yeah. Fucking ass. Dude, that would hit. That would knock the breath out of me a little bit, dude. You can play that one back and you'll see it. I was like,
That was good.
You hit my soul on that one.
That was good.
Fuck you.
No DNA needed there.
That was great. That's how I caught her lying.
Larry Bird, your dad.
Ugh.
Mom. Come on, Mom, stop playing.
Yeah, I think she told that to me because I kept getting picked on at school.
So did you tell other kids? Did you tell other kids?
That your mom slept
I'm
with
sworn to secrecy. I'm sworn to secrecy.
Yeah, you did. My dad might be Larry Bird. Nah.
No, but
old are you?
I did handcuff a kid to the fence with
shit.
my real dad's handcuffs because he was a police officer.
Oh, but it wasn't like a dramatic thing, though. Right?
Well, it turned out to be pretty dramatic.
'Cause you didn't have
Yeah.
kids.
And my dad's at work without his handcuff. He's looking like Barney Fife and shit. His son is locking up a kid to the fence.
Got one, Dad.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Why did you lock him to the fence?
I don't know.
For
To
fun?
this day,
For fun, I'm sure.
No, I think I was mad at
Were
him.
you arresting him? I mean,
Yeah.
No, I was just
You were mad at him?
like, I don't know. Maybe he was like, I dare you to do it. You know?
oh, that's nothing.
I don't. But that's all I got.
You know what, we handcuffed a guy when we quit our working at the restaurant.
Go on.
We handcuffed this guy to the fence, and then we just threw water and flour and grease on him and things like that.
Oh my.
It was his last night, so.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
It wasn't hot grease, right? It wasn't hot grease.
no.
Okay.
I left him
was warm.
handcuffed.
It was warm
I left
It was
him
like
handcuffed to the
sludge.
fence.
Oh, wow.
Can I ask you a question? When
Yeah.
you guys were younger and do you remember those just long metal poles at the playground and you could climb up them and then slide back down? Did you guys have those?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Did
They
it
weren't
make your
that-
dick
they weren't
tickle?
that long.
Did it make your dick tickle?
Did it make my dick tickle?
It's the weirdest memory I have, and I'm like, what is that? And I remember climbing up inside, like doing it all.
I was
PE,
dressed.
like-
I was dressed when
No,
I climbed
serious.
it.
What? You
I was dressed when I climbed it.
Yeah. Would you just...
But then you weren't having fun.
Alright, you're...
Can we get up there?
No, just give me 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds.
Shots fired, damn it.
Alright, man.
No, but that never happened to you? Okay, then I'm just, man. Alright.
When was the first time
I'm
you
gonna
had
keep shit
sex?
to myself.
When's the first time you had sex with a
I
person?
I was like late, like 17,
really?
almost
Okay.
18.
That's nice though. That's nice. So everything will fucking turn you on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, man.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm bad at that.
Good job.
No, it's not good.
How old were you?
It fucks your
I
decision making
was-
and stuff.
You were 30?
I was
you had a baby.
I was normal age, 16.
Okay.
Oh, then I wasn't too off.
Yeah. I was younger.
I just really like masturbating.
Yeah.
Younger, like 9?
My dad had a. Yeah, probably, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's weird.
It is weird.
Really?
Yeah, that's weird.
Was it the babysitter? I mean,
No, it wasn't.
Holy
it wasn't good
quietness
like
over the
that.
another 9-year-old?
She was around 9, yeah.
Around 9?
Yeah.
Huh?
She was,
Yeah,
she was
man,
4.
It's bad.
You were 9 and she was 9?
Around there, yeah, around there.
No supervision?
We were all latchkey
Didn't you guys have like a game to play or something? Why did you resort to that? Like, hey,
Could you
let's.
come?
We hung out all. No.
Dude, I used to shoot blanks for
No,
years,
yeah.
dude.
No. Yep. I
I'm
don't wanna
sure.
get
I'm
into
sure it wasn't
no.
very magical.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know. Like,
It was just experimenting. Back in New York, there used to be this channel called WHT, and WHT would play porn at night, right? And
Corn?
Porn.
did you say New York?
Yes.
I get it.
And my bedroom was just like a little front room, and I had those Venetian blinds, and I could see what my dad was watching. You know what I'm saying? So for my formative years, I watched a lot of porn.
Oh,
So it was just something
Okay.
I experimented with the neighbor. You know what I mean?
right.
The neighbor girl. And I'm not proud of it, but
How did you convince her? Did you like
just-
dom her in there?
he said, "Come
I'm
over
just,
and watch
yeah, like
this."
9-year-old dom her.
I don't know. Something terrible. She was awake. You know.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. I didn't dom her. I didn't
Relax.
dom her.
You do that?
I'm not proud of it. I'm disgusted by it. Disgusted.
Like, I would
Wish I
wonder
was
how
better.
a 9-year-old would entice another 9-year-old for
Yeah.
sexual activity.
Yeah.
Like, how you would
Have you
entice
seen
her.
this Lego set?
I mean, for real, it probably
Check out
would.
these Care Bears.
No, Cabbage Patch Kids.
Do you remember her name?
Hell no. God, no.
Oh, that's not right.
And we got caught by her brothers. And one brother was my age, and the other brother was a little bit older.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And I remember he wanted to beat my ass, and then our parents came home. Like I got saved by the bell kind of thing.
What kind of discipline was there
What kind of discipline for whom?
for both of you?
Yeah.
We didn't get caught. Like
You just said
we got caught by the kids.
They didn't
oh,
tell their
they didn't
parents?
say anything.
Yeah, they didn't say anything.
I want to
That's
beat him
cool-ass
up. Why?
brothers.
No reason.
Yeah.
It was just a quick thing.
Just respect for the sister.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
That's cool.
But we stopped being friends and everything. That was the repercussions.
So just one time.
Just one time with the sister, yeah.
Well, I feel like they did their brotherly duty.
They did.
They stopped something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's too young to be a mother.
Yeah.
I mean, not biologically.
No, of course.
but society-wise.
I wonder what she's
Yeah.
up to.
Yeah. Find her on Facebook.
Like,
She's a
Find
lesbian.
her on Facebook. Oh, I found.
yes, what a good segue.
Yeah, good segue.
That was perfect. Go ahead, Zach.
I can't. I gotta make sure I don't fuck up.
You
I-
will not.
I was looking for someone who was on what's that called? Protective
Crash
custody.
page?
Protective custody.
Just kidding.
Like
What?
you know when they change your name and they send you away. you
Witness
know?
protection?
It was like witness protection, yeah.
Oh, this
Okay.
is hilarious.
And then I found the kid on Facebook. You know?
Okay.
So I just think it was a very weak system.
Yeah, it
If
sounds like
me,
it.
you know, yeah.
He was like telling me the story, and I was like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah, I don't want to
And
get
I was
into
like,
any
"Wait a minute."
details.
Yeah, I was like, "Wait a
don't wanna
minute,
get
are you?
into details?
Who was it with?"
Yeah.
And then you told me, I was like, "That's fucking insane,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You're gonna die if you hang out with
I
him."
don't want to accidentally give too much information, but yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy.
All right. You want to do a card real quick?
Why not?
Yeah,
Let's just
yeah.
do it. Let's end this
Yeah,
guy.
no. I love this guy. I love him.
Okay, you're lucky, buddy.
All right.
All right. This one is called Body versus Mind.
Nice.
I like it already.
Me too.
It's short.
Even better.
You're given a choice between two rewards. The first reward is to be twice as intelligent as you are right now.
Oh, wait. Did
You'll
we
be
do
able.
this?
What?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
The first reward is to be twice as intelligent as you are right now. You'll be able to read twice as fast and remember twice as much. The size of your vocabulary will double, and you'll be able to solve intellectual problems with twice your current aptitude. The second reward is that you will never again feel sick, even when you are, and you can always be whatever weight you want, regardless of what you eat or how little you exercise. You can simply imagine your body you would like to have, and that is the weight you will magically become. Which reward do you choose?
Can I start?
Yeah.
Because the second one is already me. So I'm gonna choose the first one just to be different. That second one,
Yeah.
it sounded like me.
That you can choose whatever weight you want.
Pretty much. I mean, I don't. It would be hard for me to gain a lot of weight. I think the most I've ever been was 160, which was pretty bad.
Wow.
Yeah, but not working out, all that stuff.
Was that with a backpack or I mean,
Definitely with clothes on and shoes. I would say the first one.
the mind?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I would say the mind too.
Why the mind?
Being twice as smart. So we talked about that. I thought it was impossible, but there's somebody out there with a 200 IQ.
Right.
If you're judging intelligence that way, so being twice as smart as somebody else, or the world, that's power. That's ridiculous amount of power.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would definitely take that.
But then, didn't we? I think we talked about last time about
We would
intelligence.
find you would be disgusted by the world and shit like that.
Well, that and you probably wouldn't have as many friends because people can't understand you sometimes.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah,
You know,
Well,
you might be too smart for people.
I remember
But
that.
see, but
At
if
least
you,
in this
especially
county.
if you became that smart.
Right.
So you've already been communicating at this
You have
level.
to
You know how to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're a
Right.
very intelligent
Okay.
person. You
Okay.
can switch modes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can have a normal conversation.
If I
but-
came to you guys and I was like, dude, I'm like double smart now. Like the old me is gone. You would laugh you would be like, shut the fuck up, dude, you idiot. That would be great.
It's good, man. Now you're as smart as the average person.
So,
I mean, that's not wrong.
I mean, you can be smarter. You can be more educated.
Right.
You can do that, and you can also change your body to some extent with exercise and,
Yeah.
and diet.
Right.
So, which one's easier to achieve?
Oh shit.
Definitely the body and the physical.
Yeah, it's like,
You know?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
But I hate
Why is that
shortcuts.
easier?
Because to gain double intelligence,
Right.
that's huge.
That's a lot of work.
That's a
Yeah.
lot. I can't
Yeah.
imagine what you
Because
have
we're
to
smart
do.
already, and to double our intelligence
Would be
we'd be
all the shit
super
you know,
geniuses.
all the shit you know, and then double it.
Right.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And the time it would take to learn all the shit, all the documentaries. Oh, you have to
All
watch
the books
all
on
the
tape.
documentaries, all the Curiosity streaming documentaries. You know what I'm saying? You have to watch all the YouTube stuff. You know, to
Right.
get to be smart at everything.
You know what I think is smart
What's that?
is when people can make decisions very quickly. To me, that's needed. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Like, I stumble sometimes through choices. I'm like, oh, I like that, but I also like that. And I don't know what. If I could just, make decisions immediately.
Okay.
But you kind of already do that, don't you?
I feel like I do that, but
You live in the now
but
anyway.
I also try to be able to adjust quickly. Like if I
What do you
can't
mean?
have,
Based on new information to change your decision, possibly?
Yeah, really quick. Yeah.
Okay.
If I-
Does that
I
make
can-
sense? Did I?
Huh?
What I said, does that make sense?
Well, it depends what you're talking
It
about,
makes
I guess.
sense,
Yeah, I
but look,
lost
somebody,
myself.
somebody could be overconfident.
Right.
He just says
yeah.
the first bullshit that comes to their
Yeah.
mind. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of overconfidence in the world, so I bet you there's a lot of people who, you're $1,500. Yeah, good. I bought solar like
Yeah,
that.
you're right. I take all that back.
You what?
I bought solar like that.
Oh.
Solar for this
Yeah.
house.
Right.
Yeah. So, helping. I'm helping. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my part.
There you go.
Oh, you did buy solar for this house?
I did. Yeah.
When's it coming?
I don't know. Anywhere between 90 and 180 days, something like that.
Are you supposed to be home the whole time?
No, I don't have to be home at all. I
Damn.
don't have to be home
Isn't
at
the
all.
electric company like? Well, how are they putting up with this?
The electric company still charges you.
Okay.
There's like a connection fee, so it's like $25, and it varies in different states. But you have to be connected to the grid, and that allows you to sell back very little bit of your electricity. If you want to do that, you get like a $10 credit a month.
$10?
Yeah.
Nice.
If you want to sell back,
Right.
But you're not paying your after the $25 fee, it's $125 for me on an average electricity. You know what I'm saying? So this takes away all that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much research do you think you've done
On a
before
scale from
purchasing
1 to
this?
10.
10
1
being
being-
a lot of research, like you read some books and stuff.
Oh,
1 being
God.
like, some guy told me to call this number.
Oh, gee. So honestly,
Yeah,
and then can I tell you how much research I did?
you don't have to.
I mean, but when I say something like 3,
That's what I was
sounds,
thinking.
it sounds bad.
It does sound bad.
That's
but
what I was
3 is I watched multiple YouTube videos.
Okay,
I would
that's a
say
3.
that's more than 3
You know?
then.
You
Oh,
think?
that's more than 3?
Yeah, I'd say like a 5 maybe.
Oh, well, you're giving me a lot of credit for
halfway
some
there.
bullshit.
Well, you said a lot of videos.
What do you consider a lot? So maybe
What'd you
an
watch, 2?
hour's
3?
worth. No, an hour's worth.
Okay,
Yeah, that's-
so you
that's-
watched a lot
yeah.
of
That's a
video.
5?
And you
That
probably
should be a
had
5, bro.
But you probably had some information that was duplicated
Oh,
throughout
also,
that time,
I
right?
already saw a solar guy who broke a lot of stuff down for me.
Right.
He tried to sell me solar.
See, we're going up to like 6 now.
Wow. I see. You
Yeah.
know what?
Yeah, you cut yourself short.
I did. Okay.
You did.
All right. All right. See, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's a lot of research. Like, I don't know much about psychology.
Well,
and I
how
have
much?
a master's degree.
How difficult could it be for solar power?
I mean, there's things that I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know how to make it, but you
No.
know.
Yeah. So I got a good
You
information.
could probably install them.
Did you
No,
look? At,
no.
Did you look at reviews for the company to see
I
if
did.
it's?
I did.
See, so
Yeah, I did.
Still keep it at 6 for that though.
Okay.
That's
so
good,
that's
though.
6.
That's
I feel better.
Yeah.
I feel better. It was a very expensive decision.
I'm sure
Yeah. So I'm glad I did
that you spent
a 6
minutes. Minutes is research.
hour, and I sat with the guy for an hour.
Okay, so hours.
Yeah, and then the second guy, the guy who actually bought it from, was probably 2 hours.
Oh,
really?
man, you're good.
Yeah, so I mean,
That's
I had
a
a lot
7
of
all day.
information.
Starting to sound like a timeshare thing.
You starting to sound like a
The
7
second guy.
to me.
Okay, but at
The
least
second guy came in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying the second guy months later. I did not buy from the other company. I
Okay.
bought from this company.
Right.
All right.
And they're so busy that it's going to take 90 to 180 days for you to get it.
Something about the material, like the material to
Yeah.
get here, it's very inconvenient. You hear this, the Mississippi River is drying up. Isn't that
I
crazy?
see that, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I
like,
don't watch the news.
So
Because it's not drying up in my head.
just one day it's gonna be a hellscape outside. Daniel's gonna be shocked.
I would be.
What the fuck? It was Disney yesterday. I was in Wonderland. All right, yeah. All right, yeah. Last day of freedom, everybody.
Yep.
I wish we were more intelligent because maybe we could figure out the fucking problems. And Elon Musk was, supposedly that guy one day.
155.
Now he's become Lex Luthor.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's probably triple smarter than us.
I just have one more thing to say about the voting
but
thing.
emotionally, he's fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah.
He's emotionally. He's on the scale.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
emotionally, he's freaking terrible.
Yeah, and I was just
Did
kidding
you hear?
about being triple.
Did you hear about how he fired his people?
Yeah.
Like thousands of people
Yeah.
got
How'd he do it?
email.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Email offices
Well,
locked.
I mean, that's a lot of people to have come into your office and fire them,
Man,
face to
but you
face.
give a heads up, man. You know what I'm
And that
saying?
line would get
Yeah.
angrier and angrier, like
I
as
wonder-
they find
it was
out what's
probably
really
in a group.
happening.
It was probably in a group email. And like you didn't like each individual didn't get one. It was probably
Well, yeah, I'm sure
So
it
it's
was a
thousands of
group
people.
thing.
Why did he fire them? Like what's happening?
he wants to allow. It seems he wants to. Let's see from his perspective. I want to allow free speech into the world because no voices can be controlled by some outside source. Your beliefs are what your beliefs will be. Something to that effect is
Right.
what he believes. But what it is it's catering to white supremacists and hate speech.
Well, did you see he wants everyone to vote Republican? Did you see that
I
today?
did not see that.
Well, now you know.
He did that a while ago too when he said he did that Matrix thing and said choose the red pill. That was like
Yeah.
last election.
Yeah. So, there's something emotionally stunted about this man. He's a
Oh, yeah.
narcissist, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no empathy, no forethought for anything else. Just a very a narcissist. And yes, he's a genius, but that's because seemingly all his intelligence goes to one arena. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean I don't like all of his. I get it. There's a lot to, but the few things I like a little bit. But yeah,
I like that he's given us, some great modernization of the electric car and things like that, and he's made his batteries so that needed an update for decades and shit.
Yeah.
So he's done some amazing things. If he can pull off this underground roadway system, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's dope shit.
Oh yeah, the
Will you
boring.
be taking an underground roadway system?
At some point in my life, possibly.
You won't be too claustrophobic?
It's the cave thing. It's not so much being under.
Okay.
What if they like
Yeah.
LED light it up so it feels?
Well, yeah, I'm saying I've been in many tunnels. I've been
That would be
I've been
cool.
in caves.
Okay.
But it's just
Me too.
the crawling, the crawling through those little holes and stuff like that. That's
Right.
terrifying to me.
Oh, it's the tight fit.
It's a tight fit, getting stuck in there.
Right.
And like you just
Similar
stuck.
to the movie Descent.
No,
What?
well she's able to get out. You know, she's small enough, she's skinny enough. You'd be able to get out. You know what I'm saying? As long as your
I
head
know what
fits
you're
through.
saying.
As long as your head fits through, the rest of you'll fit through. Like a rat. No. I'd be stuck. I'd be stuck until I lost fucking 50.
Oh yeah, man, pure fear. Just
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Ah!" Like I wouldn't be able to move.
No, you get through.
You think?
I think, yeah.
I would just fall to the very.
No, I think. Have you ever been starving hungry? What's the hungriest you've
I
ever
don't.
been?
I don't think so.
I don't think I have either.
They did this thing where they made people. It was a reality show where they made people live like primitive man. Like you had to use
Right.
weapons of primitive man and hunt
Okay.
animals like primitive man. And they got to the
You
point.
sure this wasn't like an Amish documentary you were watching?
No, no.
Okay.
It was,
Oh, is it Naked and Afraid?
something along those lines,
Nice.
but not naked and afraid.
Okay.
They had little groups. There were groups of people, and they all hunted together and stuff like that. And they
Were
got
they
to the
naked?
point of hunger to where your body kicks into like high gear.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
your vision becomes more acute. Your hearing becomes more acute, and they were able to use these primitive methods to get a big, I don't know, elk or some shit.
Right.
And it was a big deal, you know what I'm saying? They brought food back to the rest of the people who were starving, hungry, blah, blah, blah. But these people, almost primal, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go to like a primal state.
Okay.
So have you ever been hungry?
I probably have been because I had surgery and I couldn't eat for a few days. So
Where that acuteness comes in, like where you're maybe more energized and more hostile than you are, you know?
I don't know because I had the surgery and then I had to just lay in bed. So
Okay.
it didn't really, it didn't feel good.
So I feel like if I was able to survive days somehow, there's water trickling in, hopefully that animalistic primal thing comes out and it forces me to try to get out. You know what I mean? I hope so.
It will.
But I don't want to go in. Well, I'm not going to go. I'm just not going to go in a little fucking stupid hole.
That's
Right.
smart.
Right.
There's no reason for that.
Well, except for we live in like a kingdom of caves and little holes and big areas that have been eaten away at the limestone. We have them all under us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Did you explore those places as a kid here in Ocala, Jack?
I did.
When people had access to them, or you went to like there was a public access?
No, it's over by Walmart on
Okay, I know
200
about
back
that one.
there.
Yeah.
And
It's still accessible?
I don't know about now,
Okay.
but it was 20 years ago or so.
Okay. But we had many 20
Yeah,
years ago.
so I went down there and,
Yeah.
and I was very careful, and we saw like stuff down there, like people were
Living.
hanging out there. No, not living. I mean, it wasn't like the Descent or anything. But there's like candy wrappers and beer bottles, that kind of thing. So people were
Condoms.
probably. I
Yeah.
didn't see any, but
Syringes.
probably.
Right.
So
Probably not syringes.
Yeah, I was going deep.
Yeah.
I was going dark.
Yeah. But how deep could you walk into this cave? How many feet?
well, it wasn't. You didn't walk into it. We had to climb into it.
No. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
Out. I'm out.
So
Okay.
I'd say maybe 15 feet down.
15 feet down.
But it was hard to tell, when in some positions you're like, which way do I go? It just, because it does not like,
So, but 15 feet down opens into these caverns.
Yeah. Yeah. I think something like
and
that.
they go for long ways. You can get lost.
Not really.
No?
Well, I don't know, because we didn't explore that much.
I'm getting anxious just hearing about
Is it
it.
right?
Yeah,
No, I didn't- yeah, I didn't
I'm
wanna-
very anxious.
Yeah, I didn't want to be down there for very long.
Yeah.
Just because, I didn't want to get stuck. or whatever.
Did you
This is
know-
before cell phones, too. So
Yeah. Did you know of people that got lost in those caves?
did I know if
Did you ever hear stories?
No.
Was there-
No.
Okay.
I never heard anything like that.
Well, supposedly they closed the access to all those caves because people kept going missing. Supposedly.
Really?
Supposedly. I don't remember where I read that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I never heard that.
Yeah. But we have some serious cave structures here in Ocala.
Yeah, I heard. I've never been on one of
I
those.
believe the movie The Cave was also filmed not here, but in one of our caves.
With your dad's shadow.
Just kidding. Yeah, my dad was in the
He was the cave's shadow.
He played a stalagmite.
I'm sorry.
Which one goes up, stalagmite or stalactite? I don't remember.
I think we should save that topic for next week.
Why?
Really?
Because we only have
No.
like 20 minutes left.
We
But that's
need
perfect, yeah.
Do you want?
Fuck yeah.
You want
Want to go through the questions?
It was a great idea.
If you want.
Let's go through the
I
questions.
think we should go through the questions.
I mean, we're gonna guess scores. I mean, do
Oh,
you guys?
we're going to guess scores, but I don't think there's any way to really... Okay, I don't know how the scoring worked.
I just know that.
All right,
I mean,
Yeah.
okay. Who do you think scored the highest of the three of us? And you two know what you did, but
right,
you don't
so
know.
I'm definitely going to say
Me.
Daniel, because...
I'm a freak.
No. I don't even know if the higher number means... I don't know.
Me neither. I don't get
I
it.
don't know either.
I don't
I'm gonna
get it.
say Daniel got the higher score of the three of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say you, and then me. I'm just gonna. I got the lowest.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your score?
It said 22.
Got the highest.
You got the highest, my friend.
Why? What'd you guys
I
get?
got a 9.
9.
Yeah.
I got an 18.
And I-
9.
yeah, and I only didn't check like 4 of them. I didn't check the question mark. I didn't check bestiality.
Why would
Yeah, you don't want to check
Why
that
would you
one.
check bestiality? Are you?
Well, I was being honest.
Because he's a beast.
When I masturbate, there's bestiality. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I do have questions about some of them because I don't
So
know if,
good.
like, depending on the circumstances, if I should have checked it or not.
This is going to be great.
All right.
Let's do this.
You got to question some of these. Now, this was the purity test.
The rice purity test.
The
Yes.
rice purity test.
From
Yeah.
Big Mouth.
From Big Mouth.
Right. Well, it's not from Big Mouth. They just talked about it there.
Okay,
I
but
love
what
Nicole.
is it? Have you looked into it at all? Like, where does it come from? Is it just a
Oh,
fun...
I didn't do any of that.
Okay,
I
so
did.
it's just-
I did like no research.
Okay,
So
because the questions are weird.
They're definitely weird, but
stuff
so good.
everybody's done.
So you think, you
Yeah.
freak. Now we know why he has a 9.
no, like the first like 10 or so, I think almost everyone's done. I mean,
Yeah.
held hands romantically
Wait, let's do it,
on a
let's do it.
date. I mean,
That's okay. All right.
Go ahead.
So we'll just say check, not check.
Or just, he's going to go through the 10 that, of
No.
course, we've done.
No, I'm not going to read all of them.
All right. Read
Why
the
Just
not?
saying, the ones I have questions about, I'll go
Okay.
over those.
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't have a 5-some.
what?
There's a 5-some in there.
There is?
I feel like there was.
Oh.
Did you even read these?
No, yeah, but I don't know if he's reading it right because I thought
Okay.
that someone.
Yeah, I don't know if I read 5 some either, but I probably checked it. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's see, kicked a roommate out to commit a sexual act. See, I don't.
Never had a roommate.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
I mean,
done that.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, what
I was
does
like,
it-
dude, get out. I'm trying to masturbate.
Does it count if you put a sock on the door? Because you're not kicking them out. You're just warning them not to come in. I mean, does that count? I don't know. Fake sobriety to parents or teachers. I don't think I've ever
Dude, I've done that.
never had to do
Dude, I used to
that.
hide
Really.
liquor bottles in my socks
What?
because they would check my bag.
How old were you?
That's like last year, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
That's okay. That's okay.
No, yeah. It was like definitely before COVID.
So I have been sent to the office for a school thing.
Yeah.
And that was one time. One time I got in trouble with school. It was up.
Why aren't we reading these? What's up? Are you afraid that you have something that people don't? Because this could be really fun.
I'd say had the police called on you? I don't think so, but we did commit an act of vandalism, my friends and I, one time. So, and it's in that neighborhood that your parents used to live in.
Orno.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
So what? I just read them.
There's 100.
I don't
of them.
understand.
I know.
It's
There's
like a lot
100
of
of them.
Who cares? It's very
Read
fast.
the good
Hold
ones.
hands.
traveled
No.
100 more miles for the primary purpose of sexual intercourse.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that one way? I mean, because
It doesn't matter. I think it's not that
I went to
important.
Daytona. Does that
That's not-
one way isn't
that's
100
like 70
miles,
miles,
but,
right?
but coming back it is.
Yeah.
So,
Oh shit, you're right.
Do I count
Thousands
that?
a little
Yeah. I don't
stalker.
know. I would think 100 miles one way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Oh, okay. Then,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have clicked that then, and I didn't. So
I
it's good.
clicked it.
Mm-hmm.
I clicked a lot of those. I probably shouldn't have.
So I got 22.
All right.
You got
got
22?
the highest. So I'm assuming that's just.
Maybe because I'm
But it-
older.
But there were some
the
good
thing
ones in
is,
there.
I
that we
did
could-
not. I did not check some pretty just like the bestiality.
Here,
one I
I'll do
didn't
mine. Is that okay? I'll
Don't,
show you
you're
mine.
gonna read them all?
No, just the
Okay.
good ones.
All right, the good ones.
I want to see what you guys are too.
Yeah, the first 20 are just
Common. Yeah.
lame.
I feel like the first 50 were pretty common.
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
I didn't check the question mark because I don't know what that means.
I did because the ones between
you're
it,
open.
I figured maybe, you know.
All right, here we
It was
go.
all about the question mark. The question mark gave you like an extra 10 points or something.
Oh, you did the question mark too?
Yeah.
I think the question mark gives you extra points. 'Cause
I just
you're
pretended it
open.
was like,
You know what I mean?
yeah, like a question mark. Should I have done this? You know, those when you wake up the next day, you're like, am I gay now? I'm just
All
kidding.
the same sex stuff in this one question mark? Yeah, I'm open.
All right. Held hands romantically, of course.
He's going to read them all.
Yeah. He is.
No. French kissed in public. I want to just read interesting
Okay.
ones.
Okay.
Because
Get to 'em.
some of them are really weird, like kissed horizontally. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, isn't
Have you ever
that-
given a hickey?
Well, what is kissed horizontally then? If,
I'm saying lay down on top of somebody kissing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's
That's what I
like
assumed.
silly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a porno?
Have you ever filmed yourself having sex?
Yeah. Have you ever done that?
I've taken photos.
Okay, me too.
I think that's
That
what it
counts.
was,
Yeah, I did
photo
ask that
video,
too. Have you ever had sex with a girl in a wheelchair?
I don't remember that one.
That you just made that one up.
I did,
Yeah,
sir.
I don't.
I'm just dying to
That
know.
would be great. No, I never have.
You're right. These
I took
questions
her out
suck.
of
They
the
don't
wheelchair.
make-
That's stupid.
Have you ever licked a butthole?
Yes, well, that's not on there either. You're just making up.
Mine are better. Mine are better.
The Daniel
You're
test.
right. All right. Damn it, Jack was correct. That was boring.
It was like a very basic test, and I don't know how you got such a high score. It has to be the question mark.
It does.
The question mark's worth a lot of points.
Yeah. What'd you get again? 9?
9.
That's weird. But you need to live a little.
9. I mean,
Yeah, 9.
wow. That just.
And there was something like a 5-some in there.
Dude, go get you one of them peanut butter retrievers.
Do we want to do trivia?
Let me get a bestiality number. Yeah, you got one prepped?
yes.
All right.
Well, I'm going back to this book again.
Oh,
And the problem with this book is that I found one of them was wrong.
Oh no.
There was a piece of trivia. It was who played. Well, it was what's his name? Van Damme. He was the Predator monster.
He was.
He wasn't.
He was.
If you look at IMDb, he wasn't.
Right, but he was.
Well, you're saying that's true.
It's true.
It is true.
Yeah.
I found out that it's false.
He did not end up playing it. You know.
Right.
But he was the first. He was the first.
Yeah, he might have been the
Predator,
first choice or whatever, but he
Right.
didn't do it.
But he.
and this book
But
says
how did
that
the
he-
book said that he was
Right.
the actor?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Right. It was
So-
even a different costume
Yeah.
for him.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
No.
It looked
Okay.
really
Does
stupid.
anyone else have a boner right now?
Because we mentioned Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, he said the whole damn name, dude.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, he's
All right.
a badass. I heard that he wanted to fight Steven Seagal. Yeah, and Steven,
I
and
love-
Steven Seagal backed down.
Oh.
Yeah, but back in the day, Van Damme was on cocaine. He was like, he was going through
Yeah, dude. He's a
lots of cocaine per day.
little
So
5'7" warrior.
they found out he's bipolar.
You know I know his fucking height, dude.
He's badass.
He's short.
All right, here we
Ready
go.
for trivia?
Trivia.
All right.
What is the general subject matter? Just for
I'll just read some
Okay,
questions
here we
because I
go.
may not have highlighted everything here.
excellence.
I don't know if I asked you this one. Luke Skywalker's last name was changed at the last minute. What was it at first? They changed it to Luke Skywalker to make it less violent.
Luke Vader.
What? To make it less violent.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So his original last name was not Skywalker. What was it? Whoever wants to go first, go first.
Luke Starman. I don't fucking know.
Luke
You got the first part right.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Star Dick.
Stardick
Yeah.
to make it less violent.
Luke Star
Changed
Dick.
to Skywalker because Stardick is violent.
Okay. Luke Star Guillotine. I don't know. It's pretty violent to me.
That's,
I hate those
Star
fucking
Killer.
things.
Star Killer.
Star Killer.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Luke
Same
Star
thing.
Killer.
Same thing.
Who was the voice of E.T.? Daniel, you go first.
Oh.
Danny DeVito. His wife. I'm just kidding.
I have no clue.
Deborah Winger.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, I wasn't far off.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She was young. She had to be really young.
I wonder if her partner ever made her do
Deborah Winger is not chick from.
E.T. in bed.
Tell me where she's from. I think she's from the
Urban Cowboy.
oh, no. That's not
I don't know who you're thinking of.
Deborah
Officer-
Messing. I'm thinking
Officer and
Deborah
Gentleman.
Messing. I'm thinking
Oh
Deborah
yeah,
Messing.
that's someone different.
That is someone completely different.
The original movie, or the original, okay, the Clue movie. How many different endings are there to the movie Clue?
3.
Yes.
Is that true?
You're welcome.
Yeah, depending on where you
wow.
watch the film, you'd get a different ending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's 3 different endings.
Nice, good job.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I didn't highlight these. Some of these are really boring. Like Smokey the Bear's zip code. Who cares? You know.
Yeah, that is weird.
Smokey the Bears, I guess Yellowstone, right?
Yeah.
What was Bambi originally published in? What language?
Mandarin.
What?
Nice job.
Mandarin.
Oh, okay.
Mandarin? No.
Mandarin, that was good.
No.
German.
Yes.
Oh,
Good one.
Thank you.
Holy
Thank you.
shit.
In 1929. Okay.
And what you say, Bambi? What you say?
Now remember
You're
this book.
circumcised?
This book's old.
Bang!
So some of this stuff may not be accurate now. But anyway, how many
Even better.
millions of books will be shipped in the next 12 months with the wrong covers?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
In millions.
In millions.
Daniel, you can start.
Go ahead. No, we get
7.
Lower.
3 million books.
Lower.
Oh.
1.5.
Higher.
2 million books.
Higher.
2.5.
Yes.
Dang.
2.5 million books.
It's like that game Minesweeper.
I could feel there was a half in there. I don't know. I just felt it.
Who wrote Frankenstein? Jason.
Mary Shelley?
Yes.
Yes.
How old was she?
16, I think.
Higher.
20.
Lower.
Oh, no.
19.
Yes.
Yes. Wasn't she with Percy Shelley?
Percy
Another
Shelley?
poet.
Maybe.
What?
Percy Shelley? I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Yes, that's.
How many different ways did Shakespeare spell his name? How many different? Oh, never mind. It says several. I thought it was 7.
Okay.
That's what I meant. Several.
We'd
So
have been
guess all you
guessing for
want.
a
I
long
don't know the
time.
answer
Yeah,
either.
3, no. Higher.
Several. We're still going. Okay.
What?
I was making sure. We're still
Oh,
going.
okay. Which author coined the word nerd in 1950?
Oh, Jesus.
1950.
It's a child's
Lebowski.
author. Child's author.
A child's author?
I mean, not Lebowski.
In 1950.
Bukowski. Charles Bukowski.
I don't know who that is, but no, that's not it.
The dude who did Cat in the Hat.
What's his name?
Oh, Dr.
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah. In the book I ran the zoo. Yep.
And he introduced the word nerd.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Almost all the villains in the Bible have what color hair?
Black.
No.
Red.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
How'd you know that?
I don't know.
Because he's a villain. Oh.
I'm not.
There's only a few colors. It had a 25% chance.
Yeah, no way would have been
Right.
blonde.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that's a superior color.
No.
The Bible has been translated into Klingon. I'm not asking you. I'm just
Wow.
telling you that.
Oh,
Wow. The Bible has been translated into Klingon.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
that's really its own language?
Yeah. People
That
speak
is
Klingon.
amazing.
Yeah. Imagine wanting to learn that shit.
Oh my gosh.
To learn Klingon?
Yeah. You just gotta go to Star Trek conventions like forever, ever. Just,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the only people you can talk to.
And you're the only one, maybe sometimes.
Yeah, even there.
Squick clock. Squick clock. Squick clock. Squick clock.
All right. We'll do one more question.
Okay.
All right.
Daniel, what language is considered the sister language of English?
Sister language of English.
Mandarin? My click out.
Jason?
Oh man, the sister language.
Like the Scottish count? Or that's still English, right? Just with an accent? And now you know I said Mandarin, damn it.
I don't think that counts.
I have no idea.
Then I stand by my...
Fuck. Those are all Latin languages. Shit, I don't know. Norwegian, Swedish.
Give each one more guess.
Korean.
Korean.
Did I say Swedish?
You said one answer.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it if I were you.
Norwegian? I don't know. I have no idea.
It's German.
Oh, it makes sense.
Dude,
Makes sense.
right there.
Makes sense.
It's
All
right
right,
there.
So,
last day of democracy.
should we
Right.
celebrate if the Democrats win tomorrow?
I don't know.
What do you mean? I think we should
It's a
celebrate
temporary
somehow.
stay of an execution. You know what I mean?
But it's still better than...
Gives us 2 more years. Maybe we get really motivated in these 2 years. Or if things go the other way, we shut down all social media and just focus on what we're doing. Still putting out content out
That's
there.
where I'm at.
Right.
Yeah.
Get a website and make the website popular and just keep throwing fucking content.
Let's do it. I mean, that's...
Just take 2 years and just focus. If it's a hellscape, you know what I'm saying? It's a soon-to-be hellscape.
I say we do it anyways.
Yeah.
That's probably why I should do it. But you don't
I'm already
have that
halfway there.
addiction.
Well,
Yeah.
what kind of things are the Republicans think are going to happen if the Democrats win? Like, what kind of awful things are, you know what I mean? They're going to take their guns? I mean, because that's not going to happen.
Transgender
I mean,
people are going to
maybe if-
teach their kids how to be gay, and their furries get litter boxes in their classrooms,
Right.
so the furry can pee and poop in there,
Yeah.
according to Joe Rogan.
Right.
And let's see, what else are we going to do? There's going to be 75 genders, and they don't want to deal with that shit because the signage for the bathroom walls is impossible.
Ridiculous.
Well, why not
Bigger
just,
than the door.
To solve
Everybody,
that problem,
everybody,
we'll just have restrooms that are,
single occupancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that would solve that problem.
You're right. You're right.
Then we don't care what you are.
Yeah. What about like airport situations? They're all still
No.
separate little cubicles.
Yeah, but there's no way...
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
Women are not going to feel safe in a bathroom with men. Unless it's like a single
Yeah, we can just lock the door.
like a single
Yeah.
occupancy.
Right.
Anything more,
Yeah.
women aren't going to trust that.
All right, so then we
Yeah.
got to rebuild.
I mean, I
bathrooms.
get scared when I go to the men's bathroom, dude. It's a thing.
What's up, girl?
I mean, I can say that when Trump was president, that not many things that he did affected me personally. You know what I mean? As far as like really changed my life. You know what I mean? I don't know about the tax thing. I mean, maybe I would have gotten more money if Democrat was president, that kind of thing with taxes. But still, I'm just saying, like nothing really affected me directly.
Yeah.
And I would think most people
I feel that way too.
would say that about Biden.
Somebody said something to me about I don't understand because I'm not struggling like the everyday man.
Right.
What the fuck is everybody struggling? I mean, young people, I'm sure things are more
I
expensive.
don't know. I'm so
Yeah.
razor
Trying to
focused
be-
on myself and my family that I haven't even paid any attention to
True.
that. I
That's
really
true.
haven't.
I really don't know.
Well,
the
I
That
don't
sounds
know.
horrible.
I don't see a lot of other people really.
Me neither. Except
But recently,
day.
there's been like the most savings people have had access to. I mean, of course, it was a pandemic and there's no place to go and shit
Right.
like that, and you require money. But
can I-
people had savings.
Right.
Can I add to that?
Yes, sir.
You know what I looked up just for shits and giggles, like what the average person has in their bank account, and it said something like $60,000. Like I was like, the average person. Does that
seems
sound
high.
crazy?
That does seem crazy.
That's not really.
I don't. Yeah.
That's
I
like
don't-
middle class.
What are you saying here in Ocala or just
No,
in
I just
America?
it was looked up on the internet. Just the average just typed that.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, business account has money, but I don't have money, that kind of money.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
But what I was saying about the thing where Trump hasn't really affected me, and the main thing about it is, he wanted to be a dictator,
Yeah.
and still wants to be. So
Yeah.
that was my main problem with him, and it still is. So, but the people that are complaining about Biden, I don't know if they would answer that things haven't really affected them, because I'm sure they haven't. In a
well,
bad
they're going
way.
to say gas prices.
Right.
They're going to say
Inflation, gas prices, yeah.
all the
But
hold up from
yeah.
product.
Even though that's a
coming.
global
It's
thing.
a global problem.
But they're not
right?
going to think how many people.
And we're not doing
think
that
globally.
bad globally.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We're doing.
So it's
Much better.
confusing to
Yeah.
like. it would be confusing. I could see where it could be confusing,
Well,
but you got to think bigger.
Except that we live in a land of information, where information is at our fingertips.
But also false information.
Yeah, but that should be so. How to find good information is something you can search.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can go to
okay,
reputable
okay.
websites
And
and
it
things
will
like
give
that.
you
Okay.
reputable sites. It will give you reputable newspapers. Of course, some of the big ones, they're going to have bias leaning either way, but that doesn't mean it's a lie. It's
Right.
just bias.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to do redactions, and sometimes things change. The information changes, so you have to fucking change.
Yeah, I think this is all like purposely pushed for the civil war that's coming. I really
Who
think there's
wins?
going to be
Who
I don't know.
wins?
Nobody wins ever with violence like that. I don't think.
I
Does
saw.
the government win? So I'm saying, who's pushing it?
I don't think they're controlling it like that. I think maybe it's just building itself like that. Like, think how divided everybody is.
We're divided down the middle.
I mean, from family members to friends. I mean,
yeah. I don't mess with Trump supporters.
it's crazy, right?
I was watching a week-old Stephen Colbert last night, and I guess the big billionaires were getting together, like 5 of them or something like that, and they were talking about things that they wanted.
Super taxed?
What?
Were they talking about getting taxed?
No. They're talking about like if civil war's coming,
Yeah.
how they want to prepare for that. Like they were wondering, how long can I live on my yacht? How much food do I need?
Are you
know?
fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not.
And
And
people-
then like if I build a bunker, what's it have to, how big does it have to be to house so many people, that kind of thing, stuff like that. Yeah.
Dude, that is
Yeah.
so cringy. That's so
I know.
gross, dude.
I know.
There's those 2020 bunkers. There's
I'll see
plenty
if
of
I can.
bunkers.
I'll see if I can find that and send it to you.
Dude, that's the
So-
shit I hate right there.
But yeah, those assholes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I call
that's the
them
thing
apes.
too. That they can make things better. They have the money to do it. Like let's put our support for the Democratic candidates, things like that. But no,
Then they-
instead we're going to go to in space and
Yeah.
Is there anybody independent running this
Nah, man.
presidency? They just
No.
given up. They're like,
Um,
fuck this.
No, there is.
There is an independent?
the presidency? No.
Yeah.
No. And that wouldn't matter anyway. You don't want to.
Have you ever seen that show
Lose
with,
the vote.
what was that one? Tia or whatever her name was. Where she's the president. She's an independent president.
I don't even know. What
Damn, I can't remember. Whatever. I shouldn't even brought that up. I cannot fucking remember it. That being 40
shows,
bullshit.
Man, but shows.
It's been an hour.
Okay, thank you, Jack. Man, why you gotta kick us in the balls?
Can I say something real quick about Niger?
Yeah, tell him about the skateboarder. Is it okay if he gives 2 minutes to the skateboarder?
guess.
It's
I
real
guess.
quick.
Thank you.
So there's an award called the Saudi, SOTY.
Saudi.
Yeah,
Oh,
Skateboarder of the
okay.
Year
Okay,
is the
cool.
acronym. And
Okay.
so around this time, these skaters start putting out their parts. Like strategically, because if you
Their parts,
their
their
parts on
jumps.
YouTube and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so you like Skater of the Year, and the Barracks have been putting out my favorite skater is Nigel Houston, and
Yeah.
the Barracks have made a whole week out of him this week. So I've been just loving this week. And then
doing dope.
he had like a 50-minute thing of his life upbringing on camera. Like he's been like killing it since 8, like just
Nice.
doing insane shit, sending it, but is how he calls it. But so anyway, as his new part comes out on the 30th, and he's going up for Saudi, and I don't know why, I'm just super
Rooting
excited
for
about
him.
it. Yes.
That's cool. That's cool.
So root for Nigel Houston.
All right, so that's it. We're gonna close with Nigel
All right.
Houston, the skateboarder. We want to root
It's
for
so
him.
worth it. The dude's so
Yeah,
cool.
it's skateboarding. All right. Thank you, y'all. Have a good one.
Yeah, halfway through saying it, I was like,